than some of the neighborhoods that we're seeing. But again, they did have to travel quite a bit. Maybe they went. There are some roads that I'm just looking at on a map here. You've got Empress Avenue and Luis Avenue that are somewhere in between Ashley Oaks and the Encino Reservoir. But that's a water source that they could likely have gotten to. I guess if as I look at this, I mean, there's also the possibility that they might have crossed the freeway at some point. That's possible, but again, you're not looking at much of a water source. Lake Balboa is over on the northern side of Ventura Boulevard, so that's possible that maybe they could have come from there, but it does look as if the nearest possible unobstructed way would be, going from the Encino Reservoir, and there's a significant open space in that area over there. But again, we're also being told that they might have tags on them, so they're going to know really where these guys came from. So again, this is Ashley Oaks. It's in Encino. You can see one of them moving around there. That does look like you can actually see. It does look as if you can see the tag there. It looks like he's been collared, maybe has been tranquilized and caught before. That bear looks to just be laying down to take a nap. I don't know. We have not seen if Fish and Game are in that area. I don't know if Air 7 is. Okay, so they are in the area, which the assumption would be they would dart and tranquilize these bears and get them down. But take a look at the neighborhood here. This is a nice neighborhood, and so you're going to have 4 bears in your backyard up in the trees. And sometimes there are times when Fish and Game will tranquilize the bears, and they'll actually fall asleep in the tree. But sometimes they will be tranquilized and then they will fall out of the tree. So in many cases, they like to try to make sure that the bears are not hurt. There was a reported sighting of these bears yesterday morning. So they have been at least looking for these bears. We're not sure exactly where they were spotted, but again, if they did come from the Encino Reservoir area, then they would have been traveling through some neighborhoods over the past couple of days. They never would have gotten, if they came from, try to give you an idea as to where they might have come from, they would have never crossed Ventura Boulevard. So they would have been able to be south of Ventura Boulevard the whole time. They would have been able to work their way through these neighborhoods from the reservoir. And again, even further west is Braemar Country Club, if that helps you out as far as where that would be, and in the Encino area. But you can see there's at least, there's 2 right there for sure. And as we mentioned, there's a sighting of, we had a call of 4. So you can see the bears in the tree, and we're going to, one of them has a collar on it. So in all likelihood, this bear has been tranquilized and put a collar on so they can monitor its whereabouts. Not sure if that helps them find the bears in real time. Maybe need to talk to an expert on that, or if it merely allows them to take that device and go back and look at it later and find out where the bears have been, whether it's monitoring their movements. But generally speaking, they do not like it when they tag a bear and then have it come back into heavily populated areas, whether that's a mountain lion or a bear in this case. They like to move these animals somewhere safe for them and safe for the residents in that neighborhood. But again, this one looks to just be taking a nap and just kind of going to sleep there with at least one companion. And if it's true that that they spotted 4, if that's an accurate statement that there were 4, it could be 2 cubs. In that circumstance, you want to clear away from any of those bears for that. So apparently they were looking for them in the Valley Vista area along the 405 freeway yesterday. That is where the reported sighting is from. And if you're looking at the map, okay, so that's an interesting, if they were all the way over at the 405. So Ashley Oaks, just so you know, is west of the 405, and it is south of the 101. So there's, if you're going north on the 405, you would then head west or north on the 101. That's this general area. It's in Encino area, but again, you're talking about Topanga Canyon area where all of the, where the Encino Reservoir is. So there's if you go way far south, that's near Pacific Palisades. So you've got all of this open area where they might, the Mountain Gate Country Club, here's another landmark for you. The Mountain Gate Country Club and the Skirball Cultural Center, those are over there on the proper, I'm going to call it the proper side of the 405 where the bears might have been. So if the bears were spotted in the Valley Vista area near the 405, they could have been off in that open space and just kind of started making their way north near the 405 through the Valley Vista area, maybe crossed over Mulholland Drive. And if they went back over into, the Encino Reservoir area, if they, went over into the open space, then they could have, made some moves through there without ever running into people again, and gotten out into the open space again as well before they got up to where they are currently. I'm trying to get my map working here again, which is, again, the Ashley Oaks area. So I'm going to do something just to figure this out. So there's Ashley Oaks again. Okay. So again, we're in Ashley Oaks, which is south of Ventura Boulevard, also south of the 101. And if Air 7 will pull out again, you can see why this is somewhat unique in the way this neighborhood is set up, and see how you can really see this isn't like in someone's backyard that's up against the hillside. This is a residential area where a lot of people are living, and if you look, there's Havenhurst. So you're looking around, and you can see that these bears had to travel a significant way through neighborhoods. And so, again, we had a reported sighting of them yesterday. And so now here you are, and they have found a place to go to sleep or just kind of take a rest right now. And again, we are looking at them in a neighborhood. So we're looking here just, again, Fish and Game is there. And just one last time, we're going to wrap this kind of up now. So Fish and Game are there. And again, this is the 1600 block of Ashley Oaks in Encino. Up to 4 bears. We've seen 2, and we have seen them with a collar on. So they've had interaction with humans before, and they've been tagged, and they're being monitored. So we're going to continue to follow this, and if something changes over the next little while, we'll come back and let you know. Otherwise, we'll probably have the latest for you on this on Eyewitness News at 3 o'clock. I'm Philip Palmer. Thanks for watching this live stream about bears in an Encino neighborhood. Take care, and we'll see you at 3.
This has been breaking news on Eyewitness News. Get alerted first to breaking news happening around you. Download the ABC7 Eyewitness News app. This has been breaking